everyone, it's Siffa. Nice to see everyone. So I'm going to be making a little video today about one of my most recent spirit guides that's come to me. It's kind of funny because it's actually Mary Magdalene, and I'll tell you the story about how she came to me and what I do to work with her on a daily basis, and why she came to me and what the purpose of having her in my life is. So spirits can come to you at any time in your life. They can be ancestors, spirit animals, goddesses, gods, from any type of mythology or any time in life, or they can be ones that are completely made for you, that don't exist anywhere else except for you. So what happened with me and Mary Magdalene is that I went on a retreat on sexuality and intimacy in May at a women's center. And at the time I was having a lot of medical problems with my pelvic floor and a lot of intimacy issues with my partner, where I was afraid of intimacy and I was having a lot of pain and physical pain and emotional pain. And so I went on this retreat, and the first day of the retreat we were looking at different women throughout phases of the life, the maiden, the mother, and the crone, which is the different initiations of womanhood. And this applies to men as well, but this is just, you know, an example about women. And we had these pictures of women that we were assigning to different, you know, different months of the year as far as age and maturity of a woman goes. And one of them was this woman, and she was wearing these, like, red robes, and she had a vase with her. And I didn't know who she was, but I picked her to be my, I liked her, so I put her on the altar there. And I read the back of it, and it turned out that it was Mary Magdalene, and I learned that she had been accused of being a prostitute, which a lot of people think was actually not true. And for me, in the past, I have done some sex work. Nothing crazy, but it was kind of a dark time in my life. And so I kind of identified with her being accused of prostitution and also being a holy woman. But, you know, I really felt a connection with her at the retreat. And then what happened is that we went into a trance at the retreat. We did integrative breath work, which is a type of modern shamanism. And during this trance, I was laying in a bed, and we were listening to this music, and there was this part of my spirit world that I'd always been afraid of, and I went to this old rickety cottage, and she was in there. And to make a long story short, she let me in this cottage, and she told me that that she was going to be my guide for the next, you know, phase of my life. And she said that it was going to be really hard, my life was going to be really tough for a while, and that I was going to keep having intimacy problems and pain. And I was crying. I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want to deal with this. I'm done fighting. I'm done fighting with all of this bullshit. You know, I'm tired of fighting. And she said, well, you have to. You have no other choice. Are you going to give up? She was like, are you just going to give up? You're not going to give up. You can't give up. And so I said, fine. I guess I can't give up. I have to do this, you know. So then she took me into a bath, and she bathed me in myrrh oil all over my body, like myrrh oil. And it smelled so good. And it was like, she told me it was for cleansing and healing my body and my mind. And then she gave me instructions to build an altar for her. And the altar, she suggested that I made a painting of her after that. So I put the painting up, and then I put a ginger jar with sand and dried roses and myrrh oil. And then I have a red candle for her, and I leave offerings of pomegranate juice for her. So once a week, I take pomegranate juice, and I take a sip of it, and then I put a little bit of it in the Tupperware on the altar, and then it stays there all week long in the Tupperware, and then I throw it out when I'm done, usually in the grass. So what Mary Magdalene does for me is that she's like a comforting presence in my life. And I know that she's always here with me. And I know that she's watching out for me, and I pray to her as much as I can. And I have an altar to her, and I will burn incense for her, frankincense, because her herbs are frankincense and myrrh. You know, she's from the time of Christ, and those are very precious, you know, herbs then. So, I have a little altar for her, and maybe I can show you guys the altar. Let me see. So this is her altar, and I don't have the red candle burning right now, but because it just went out, but this is one of the red candles I'm gonna light right here. And then I have the ginger jar over here, and that has sand and roses and myrrh in it. And then this is where I put the pomegranate juice, but I'm out of pomegranate juice. I need to put more. And that's the painting that I made of her. That's her looking into the crescent moon. And that's just a positive energy candle burning right there. And that's my altar right now, my working altar. I have this seashell that I fill with water and glitter. And I put coins in it for like material success. And I have my my myrrh oil here that I use, anoint myself with whenever I'm thinking of her, praying to her. And then I have my goddess bell with goddesses on it that I ring whenever I want to call to her. And these are all my amulets right here that I wear. They're all charmed amulets. And then I have my crystal case up here, all my crystals in it. And yeah, so there's I guess you guys got a little extra tour of my altar right there. So there's that. But yeah, finding a spirit that you can relate to, and that you know it gives you such a sense of comfort and security in your daily life. Because for me with Mary, I know that this one's always there for me. And for you, this could be Christ. This could be God. This could be Jesus. I'm not saying it has to be any kind of pagan spirit or any kind of magical, you know, whatever. It can be any kind of creature. It can be an Egyptian god. It can be a Hindu god. It can be an African god. Or it can be one that comes to you that's completely just for you. You know, a new spirit. And having something like that in your life gives such a sense of comfort and love. Because I know that Mary Magdalene loves me so much. And I know that she will be there no matter what. Even if I don't pray to her every day, even if I run out of pomegranate juice like I did, and even if I don't have her candle lit, I know that she's there for me and that she doesn't judge me. And I really do feel like she's blessed my life in so many ways. So for the next video that I'm going to do soon, I was thinking of showing you guys my bathing ritual. It's a bathing ritual that helps with cleansing negativity, and this can help with mental health actually, because if you have anxiety, depression, anger problems, grief, insecurity, self-hatred, it can cleanse all of that from your body and from your mind, and you can get rid of these mind toxins and these dark thoughts. So and I do that usually twice a month. I do cleansing rituals. So maybe I'll make a video showing that next month. Or, not next month. I'll probably do that. I'll probably film it tomorrow and then put it up in a few days. But yeah, tell me if you guys like these kind of videos. If you have any questions, please leave some questions about spirituality. I might do a spirituality Q&A. That'd be awesome. So send me some questions. If you like these videos, subscribe. If I have new people on the channel that are looking at my spirituality videos, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe. And for all my old subscribers from my mental health videos, thank you. I'll keep making mental health videos as well. Thank you so much for sticking on the ride, and I appreciate all of the amazing comments y'all left me. It made me feel so good. So thank you so much. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Kate. I know you're watching. I think you're really cool. I hope you're feeling better. I was really worried about you. She's been really sick. But anyway, y'all have a great day. I love you guys. Bye.